Do you believe in mermaids? The first legend of a mermaid happened over 1,000 BCs ago when a goddess jumped into the water and turned into a fish. In 1493, when Christopher Columbus was sailing through Haiti, he said that he seen 3 mermaids that looked very hideous and man-looking. A lot of people think that mermaids look like this because of what we were taught, how Disney wanted to make it seem as if they look like, but in reality, they look like this. Mermaids are not beautiful creatures when they're in their natural state. When they are on land, they tend to look beautiful so they can draw people to them and lure them into the ocean to enslave them or make them do all kinds of things. Some impregnate them, some marry them, but most of the time they enslave them. Mermaids can be in any kind of body of water, so if you think that you see a mermaid, you might possibly have.
What is the apocalypse, and will you be in it? The apocalypse is when all hell breaks loose on earth before Jesus comes back again. The Bible says that during the apocalypse, there will be bugs the size of horses that will sting you like a scorpion. And then the evil angels that are bound underneath the earth will be let loose. Then they will continue to kill an entire third of the earth's population. The earth is falling apart. The only people that will not be harmed are the people of God. If you like this content, like and share this video with a friend. Go click the link in my bio to make sure that you're going to heaven when you die.
I'm not a domesticated dodo bird that doesn't understand that I'm under attack. And people are going to find out real quick how much danger you're in because things are going to deteriorate very quickly. They're building camps and everybody's just totally calm about it. There it is. Construction of Mickleham quarantine camp starts. You're not going to recognize the world in just a year or two. You already don't, right? You've got these arrogant, dumbed-down people that took a shot that didn't protect them, now being told they got to have their 3rd injection, rope-a-dope, never admitting they got conned, never admitting they're wrong, and now 50+% think we're criminals and want to put us in jail. We need to get in their faces. I'm not wearing your mask and getting bacterial pneumonia. The masks don't do anything except make you sick. And the damn thing came out of Wuhan, and they made a vaccine for it that's meant to make you sick, and that's the frickin' literature. You won't admit you've been conned, but remember, when you're taking your 5th and 6th shot a few years from now and dying, you'll remember. You understand that half the damn country's going to be dead in a couple of years? Seriously, watch.
Stop scrolling because I'm about to blow your mind. Did you know that dolphins are the only creature that you are legally prohibited from interacting with unless you're in a registered facility like SeaWorld? Now you may be thinking, well, dude, the government's trying to protect these creatures. If they really wanted to protect dolphins, they would be banning pesticides, which are polluting the world's oceans. Did you know that there used to be a birthing center in Hawaii that was a dolphin-assisted birth center, where you'd go and you'd interact with these dolphins giving birth, and something very miraculous would happen. Keep in mind, the mainstream media went full smear campaign on anyone even considering having a dolphin-assisted birth. So why is that? At these birth centers, a strange phenomenon would happen where the women who are pregnant would be sitting in the water and the dolphins would come around and start swimming in circles around them. They would create a natural vortex around the woman, and they would use their sonar to allegedly psychically heal and interact with the baby, the unborn baby. A man named Igor Charkovsky assisted thousands of underwater dolphin-assisted births with women from around the world, and the results are astounding. And you could say that's why they have tried to ban dolphin-assisted births. Here is the birthing center in Hawaii that has since been closed down after no one was harmed, no animals were injured, and yet thousands of women were giving birth with dolphins around and had an amazing time. But what was the results of this? Children born with a dolphin-assisted birth had higher IQ, higher physical capabilities at a younger age. They were able to walk sooner. They were able to talk sooner. Something happened with these dolphins and these humans that increased their mental, cognitive, and physical abilities. You may be wondering, how is this possible? Isn't a dolphin just a damn dumb fish? Two ways to figure out how exactly you can gauge the intelligence of an animal. One of them is the brain size. Another one is the folds, in the brain, which are indicative of the amount of neural cells that can be present. Dolphins have some of the most folds in their neocortex than any other animal on Earth, which means they could be extremely advanced, and we wouldn't know it because we don't know how to speak dolphin. Here we have a mainstream news article saying experts blast couple for flying to Hawaii for a dolphin-assisted birth. They're trying to make people never consider such a situation. In my opinion, they are hiding a specific, perhaps even ancient practice of giving birth with dolphins present. Leave your thoughts in the comments below and follow me for more videos that are uncovering ancient hidden truths.
You're gonna see one side of your demonic government telling you we need to shut this shit down and everybody need to be masked up and vaccinated right now. We need everybody to get that shot right now. They even pushing the celebrities, everything, right? And then you got another side that's telling you we're not shutting down. We need our workers to keep working. Our jobs need to keep thriving. I want you to know both sides work together. Fuck you over.
What if I showed you that black seed oil and honey both worked simultaneously to create a miracle that healed and restored this man to a zero-negative status of HIV infection? You're tripping, Carlos. No way. Let me show you. A study conducted in 2009 of a 46-year-old man who was not taking medication before, during, or after of HIV was given a concoction of black seed and honey. Okay, so now here I'm going to show you his progress right here. As you can see, after week 1, the man's fever and diarrhea went away. After 20 days, his lesions went away. After the second month, his count lowered. And after 2 months, his viral load became undetectable. After 6 months of using it, the black seed oil and the concoction, his HIV infection and signs all dissipated. Now watch here. Let me show you the kicker. Here's the man's charts. Just look at this, okay? As you can see, at the 6th month after taking the concoction of black seed and honey, raw honey, his actual status and blood work test came back all negative. As you can see, years after the study was conducted and tested, he was still testing negative across the board. Now, Carlos, what's the point of the honey? What does the honey do? Okay, let me show you. A study conducted at the University of Washington School of Medicine in the United States, okay, they found this right here, this little thing in here, and honey, and raw honey called melatonin. Now, you know, don't butcher me if I fuck that up. This agent would go to the HIV cells and simply destroy this protective layer and eliminate it. Now, let me say this beforehand. I'm not no damn doctor. I'm just me. I'm a nobody. Okay, flat out. But if I can do something and help everybody, then I'm going to do that. Okay, so here's some raw honey right here that you can buy locally. And here's some simple, it's a little burnt out, but black seed oil, right? I'm telling you, it works. It's worked for me. This is coming from a person that had at one point HSV1 who no longer tests positive for it. So it works across the board, not just with this, but with anything. So please, ask your doctor, stay safe. Oh, and lastly, I am not suicidal. Period. Got me, got it good. There are no fucking bridges around me, so no, I didn't ride off one of them hoes. And fuck you, Big Pharma, because people should know that they can heal themselves. It's 2021, and if you haven't started asking more questions, then you're just a part of the problem. So, know yourself. Also, long live Pirate Meds. She's also the one that put me onto a lot of this game, so I'm going to be throwing her right here down in the description below. So thank y'all and have a blessed day.
Is this why they call the cops police officers?
There's an office in the Catholic Church called Cardinal, so there's always some cardinals there. Mm-hmm. There's also an office called Pope, and there's always going to be somebody in there who's Pope, but it doesn't matter who's in there. It's the office that's called the Pope. And then there's also an office in there called priest. So they're going to have priests coming in and priests going, priests dying, priests coming in.
And they usually have their own
office.
bank.
Yeah, but I'm talking about an office.
Yeah, I know.
Office.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why the cops are called police officers, because they are working in an office, police officer. And the office is a corporation sole, meaning it's a company designation of an office.
TikTok, wake the fuck up and hear me out.
On a late night. What's up? I was sleeping shit, but we about to get right to it. Y'all ever heard of Apophis? I want y'all to take a screenshot of that. Apophis is supposed to hit the earth April 13th, 2029. And we all know that's damn close to 2030. Wake up. But I'm about to put y'all D-roll. That joint's supposed to be a big-ass meteor that's supposed to cream Earth. But listen, y'all keep saying, oh, if it's a firmament, then how can it be asteroids? Easy. If you can see in this picture right here, how he has the floodgates, right? The floodgates is meteors. It's just pieces of the firmament that fall to the Earth. That's all it is. And Apophis is going to be the scroll of the firmament, like the main floodgate, is going to fall to the earth when God opens up the firmament as a scroll. But I'm about to show y'all how to at least be pushing this truth in front of our faces. They've been telling us that this stuff is going to happen. Now watch this. Everybody turn your screen sideways. Look at that shit. Boy, they folding. Look at that. Birds don't know what to do. Oh my God. Darn. Yo, y'all not surfing that joint. Game over. Hey, New York. Damn. Hey, y'all ever heard the term GG? I think this is the perfect joint right here. Damn, get your last kiss in there. He know he not going nowhere on that joint.